Hello and welcome to Jan and Jeff number 20, I believe. How you doing, Jan?
Very good, Jeff. How you doing?
I am doing good, but very hot.
I was going to say, don't I look like I'm a little disarrayed here? I've been running around and it's very hot. We're having a
Yeah,
heat wave.
really. Yesterday in my car it was 102 degrees.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're having a heat wave and I look like it. Well, I just had to do kind
You
of an
look beautiful,
emergency
Jan.
pee
You look
thing.
beautiful.
But yeah, no, it's just when you sit there and you sweat, it just kind of trickles down you. Of course, we're from the beach in California. I know that sounds.
Yeah, the beach, we're the wrong part of California, and I just haven't gotten used to I haven't gotten reused to the heat again.
Oh, see, no, I have, well, because, I mean, it's hot in the desert in California, but this isn't really desert. But Montélimar, down here in the Rhone Valley, sometimes it's hotter, the hottest place in France.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's one of the areas that gets the hottest. Of course, it could be because I'm here. That was a bad joke. Dumb, stupid. So
That's
now that we're in a heat wave, I hear you did something to kind of cool down.
I did something to cool down. We went rafting last weekend.
Wow, what river did you go in?
The Dranse River in Haute-Savoie, where I live. It runs into Lake Geneva. It goes down
Okay,
and runs
the
in.
Dranse. Yeah,
It's
okay.
Les Bains, which is near Avion Les Bains, which is actually Avion Les Bains.
Right.
It's very close to Avion, and we went, and it was really, really nice. The company that I went with, it's called Zone Rafting. I'll give them a plug, and they were really, really nice. Um, they're kind of in the town. You kind of have to drive out. The place I went to another place before, and it was right along the river. But this is really interesting because you have to suit up and everything, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
They give you a life jacket. They give
Right?
you helmets. You have everything you need.
Yeah.
And then we get into the van and we go up and we do it. And it's very convivial. You know, the French say that, convivial.
Yeah.
We're having fun and stuff, and we're doing it in the water. I will tell you, though, the water was really, really cold.
Oh, was it really? Yeah, you're quite a bit further
It's
north
about,
up by the Alps there.
it's
Yeah.
not, I asked the guy, it's mostly runoff and spring water. It's not from a glacier. I went on La Gif, no, excuse me, La Gif. La Gif, which is actually also in Haute-Savoie. Doesn't run in, it runs into the Arve River, actually. It's a smaller, and that is runoff, I believe, from a glacier. So that was probably going to be a bit colder. But this was really fun
Mm.
because this little company, really nice, and you get in, and there were some other people who were doing it, but there were three of us, and we were in the boat with the instructor, or whatever you want to call him, the guide. And we stopped a little bit along the way, and he showed us these different things. And there was a bridge made by Eiffel.
Oh, I was going to say by Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel, yeah, Eiffel of the Eiffel Tower.
Mr. Tower, Eiffel.
Eiffel Tower, yeah, Eiffel Tower, and
Wow.
there was a bridge, and it kind of did. It's the same system, you know. It kind of has the rivets and stuff. You can kind of see that.
Right,
Really cool.
right.
And then when we were done, it was great because we go back, and we had an aperitif.
Wow, super, super
Yeah,
day.
it was
You know,
really,
just
yeah, it was really cool. So you just said you had
yeah,
some like trail mix or something, and you had something to drink. It was nothing, it was nothing great, but it was really nice because it was all part of the price. It was I think it was
understand.
37 euros a person or something. The more people you are, the cheaper it's going to be per person. And they
Right.
gave us the guide had a GoPro camera on his helmet,
Oh, right.
and that was part of the thing, and they gave us that, and I made a video. The video, I'll link to it in here. Within the
Yeah.
video, I'll link to it,
Oh,
and
that's great.
on the page. Yeah, it was really, really,
Yeah.
it was nice.
Well, for anybody that finds themselves in France in the summer, most rivers do have rafting facilities. And in fact, I'm down here in the Rhone Valley, and the Rhone River runs, it actually starts from Lake Le Mans in Geneva. It's
Geneva,
from the lake, and it runs all the way down and goes out into in Marseille. But there's so many rivers that connect with it, and one of them is the Drôme. That is runoff water from the Vercors, and it's a gorgeous river. It runs through the Diwa, and they have, I don't know, 3 or 4 rafting, facilities, and it's really nice because the same thing, you can stop and take a picnic. And I've been rafting 3 times, and all 3 times I've ended up in the water in a panic because the person behind me tips us over. So I unfortunately don't do rafting anymore. The third time they gave me the helmet, and we tipped over in between a rock and a rapid, and I couldn't, and as I came up, my helmet kept getting stuck under the boat, because they're all modules.
Yeah.
So my helmet fit right in where the seat was. And I couldn't get up. Now I understand how you can drown in a few feet of water.
In a few feet of water. The guy, the guide asked us, and he said, "Would you like to tip over your boat? Would you like to tip over the boat?" And I said, "Yeah, let's do it." The other people that I was with were not into it, but he asked us, and the place we went to before, they pushed us into the water, and they didn't ask us. And he said he usually will ask people if they want to be tipped and be thrown in the water, which makes sense.
Yeah.
It is cold, and like you say, it is dangerous. I mean, when you go out, I don't know how it is in America. We're going to go rafting in America this summer, but I mean, in France, you have the life jacket, you have the wetsuit, and the helmet. Man, you have everything you need.
But I actually had so much material on. I had the wetsuit and the life jacket and the helmet. And when they put us in the water, they put us right where there's some rapids. And of course, my husband and I weren't synchronized or anything. The next thing I know, within minutes of being in the water, we're heading downstream backwards. And my husband's like, "Don't worry, I've got everything under control." And all I could see was my feet going over my head. And like I said, I went in a rapid next to a boulder and was under the boat, and my legs were twisted, and with all this material, anyway, it really kind of scared me, and I don't want to go back.
I understand.
I don't mind swimming in a river, but I don't want to be in a kayak or in a raft.
Yeah.
But did you get to wear regular bathing suits?
Well, that was another thing I had seen on a Facebook, Americans in France, the Facebook group that I had started. Somebody was asking, what's the deal with men having to wear what Americans call Speedos? And
I can't believe that it's still the rules here.
Still the rules. It's still the rules. But they're not the Speedos like we think, where you kind of show everything. But they're just very tight shorts now. I wear kind of tight shorts because I have a bit of a belly. So anyway, makes it better.
Yeah. These are Speedos, though. And you know what? It doesn't bother me now when I'm in France. I don't really go to public pools, but on the beach or anywhere, if I am near a public pool, because I have gone swimming, seeing men in Speedos, it doesn't bother me because they're all in Speedos. What's really embarrassing is when you're in the States and your guy only has Speedos, and I'm like, I'm not going to the beach with you. One person in Speedos in California really stands out. I mean, it's just like a no-go, no-show. Don't do it.
That's a big cultural thing we have to get used to. It
is. It shocked me in the beginning, but
yeah. All right. Well.
Yeah, and they just really stick to that. Any public pools. Yep.
Yeah.
We're kind of cutting out because I can't hear you, and I do have to run.
Okay.
So we'll connect next time, my friend.
All right. Bye-bye.
And I want to see you in your short shorts.
All right. Bye-bye.
Ciao, Jeff. Ciao. Bye.